Is it true you offered $5 million for a Benavidez fight and then you guys didn't hear back?
No,
no,
nothing is true. I don't know
how that came. Yeah.
And
I think the dad said, "Oh, they offered us $5 million," and
no, never.
Okay.
Not that I know, and I know everything.
Okay, to piggyback off the offer, were you ever offered anything from Benavidez campaign?
Nothing. And who is he for offering me the money? Who is he?
It was said it was 55.
Yeah, but who is he to offer me? And if he offered amount, he say that amount I can make with anybody.
Now, did you guys pay attention to what they actually asked Canelo? They asked Canelo, did Benavidez and his team / father, did they make him an offer? But here's the problem with that. David Benavidez never said that. They're actually falsely representing what David Benavidez said about him and Canelo fighting. Matter of fact, let's listen to what he actually said.
That's nothing.
You don't think that's the one of the biggest fights that can be made?
I don't. Maybe. Who knows? But you know, he brings nothing to the table for me. It's just he brings just 25 pounds more in the night. The fight on the night. That's it. But if some promoter, not him, because he's nothing to offer me anything. He's nothing to offer me money, you know.
Before pay-per-view buys, after pay-per-view buys, it would have been a fucking killing. I wasn't getting nothing from nothing, no percentage.
No, I said that they offered David $5 million, only $5 million out of the $60 million budget. But let's see what David has to say.
A fee of $5 million. I pay out all my people. I think I'm left over with 3.5 before taxes. You know what I mean? So I was fine with that. I was completely fine with that. This guy was taking everything. He was literally taking everything. I'm not saying that he shouldn't. I mean, if he's entitled to, he's entitled. I don't give a fuck. I wanted the opportunity.
See, as I said, David Benavidez never one time said that he offered Canelo Alvarez anything, nor did he say his team or his father offered him anything. The reporters did a bad job of representing David Benavidez and what came out of his mouth. Now, what is even more interesting is when we hear why Canelo Alvarez says he does not plan on fighting David Benavidez. But let's get to that.
Promoter who I work to, they come and say, I offer to you 150 to 200 million. I fight tomorrow.
Canelo,
That's the only reason I fight with him, because the only thing he brings to the table is 25 more pounds.
Now, if you don't understand, and I skipped ahead a little bit, what Canelo is saying, he can make the money, and I've heard the whole interview, but he can make the amount of money fighting David Benavidez that he will get for fighting David Benavidez as he would for Rocky Fielding, Alvarez, whatever the dude's name was, or whoever, anybody. It doesn't even matter. But the fight against David Benavidez, it's a high risk factor instead of a low risk factor. And why should I do that when I don't have to? You're not bringing any extra bread to the table. People get upset when we hear Leonard Ellerby saying that about Tank, like saying, you know, they don't bring nothing to the table. And you say, well, what about this dude that you fought at Tomato Can? He don't bring nothing to the table either. Yeah, but that ain't considered a major fight either. If you're in a major fight, a mega fight, you want to get paid mega fight money. And that's why Leonard Ellerby keeps saying these fights aren't big enough yet. Not because of Tank. Tank can make the same amount of money fighting Devin Haney as he did Pitbull Cruz. But that's the problem. He's only making the same amount of money he will fight Devin as he would Pitbull Cruz. If you go fight Devin Haney, and Devin Haney's supposed to be the man, shouldn't he get paid like he's fighting the man? Now, we know Tank is the bigger draw, but hear me, Devin Haney's supposed to be the guy because he had all the belts. They're asking, what do you bring to the table? Canelo's asking David Benavidez, what do you bring to the table? And the only thing you can come up with is 25 extra pounds after weigh-in. In other words, not only do I have to fight this dude that can fight, that ain't bringing me no extra money, and he can wind up coming in at 185, 190. See what I'm saying? The math ain't mathing. It wouldn't surprise me if Canelo dropped all 4 of those belts. It wouldn't matter to him at all. The same way it did in the Floyd. A lot of people don't know. A lot of times after Floyd won titles, he handed them right back. Didn't care about them. After a while, you are the titles. Canelo bigger than WBC, WBA, IBF, and the WBO. And that's why they don't try to force him in anything. They need him more than he needs them. So it is what it is. I'm gonna go ahead and shut it down. After that, it's getting late, and I'm pretty tired. But Canelo Alvarez basically told you right there why he isn't fighting David Benavidez and why he probably won't fight David Benavidez. It's not enough bread. You heard what he said: 150 to 200,000, 150 to 200 million. That's what he wants to fight David Benavidez. Not no 50, not no 80, not no 100. He want $150 to $200 million to get in the ring with David Benavidez. And if you're not gonna provide that, then he'll fight whoever. And that is what it is. And that's pretty much all I got. This head busting boxing's on Fight Doctor. I am out.